for another tech review on site in Bermuda, where we've rented an Anaig sign. Due to Bermuda law, you're not allowed to rent cars. We're 3 people, so we couldn't really scooter because one of the persons who is with us is an 18-year-old daughter who isn't scootering on the wrong side of the road for her first shot out. We've rented 2 of these electric vehicles, and this video is going to tell you whether you should rent one or pass on it. So this is the age-old car guy question. Is it the time for electric vehicles, or are we still ahead of the game? And our answer, at least from this trip, is this thing is still not up to spec yet. In theory, this is an adorable little car. It's got cute little exposed wheels. It's got a single-seater cockpit with a little seat in the back or storage. You know, we used it for storage in one car and storage of our 18-year-old in the other car. So here are my thoughts on it. We rented this one from Oleander Cycle, who we have, I will say right now, we've used them in the past twice for scooters and they were amazing. On this particular day, they were so slow, it was incredible. We wasted an hour of our vacation standing to rent this. Once we rented it and started cruising around, we instantly had that electric car problem. This one wasn't fully charged and it wasn't regenerating at all, so by the time we got to our first stop, we were out of power and searching for charging stations, and we ended up having to spend 3 hours in some place where we didn't want to be for 3 hours to let it charge, and it really put a whole damper on the trip, because from that point forward we were now 3 hours behind schedule. And every place we went, we ran out of juice. And it was really, really disappointing and changed the experience being here. So for if you're planning on really seeing the island, do not rent one of these. It will control your trip in not a positive way. On the other hand, last night we charged it up fully. We went to a local beach 20 minutes away and it was fine. You know, we came to the beach, we're going back. No problems, but if you're really planning on traveling and seeing the island, this vehicle does not have the range you need. So let's talk about some of the other features. One of the reasons we chose this one in particular was because we were told it had windows and air conditioning. And when you're in Bermuda, normally it's like kind of like Florida at 3 o'clock, clouds roll in and it rains, and we didn't want to be wet, so we thought windows would be cool. So here's the problem with the windows. The way this is designed, even with the windows open, as the driver, you get no air. It is stale and hot in there and kind of crappy. If you put on the air conditioning, it kills the battery instantly. The air conditioning is completely useless. The same with the defogger. You know, at night when you drive, because it's hot and muggy and there's no air in there, the window fogs up. You put on the fan, boom, there goes your battery again. So, cool feature, not worth anything because it doesn't have the power to run those features. The window, cool idea, just not the best design because you get no air in the car. The person in the back gets blasted in the face, she's fine, but the rest of us are melting in these cars, which have nice black roofs, which just create a ton of heat. We have seen some models where they have like a vent here on the roof so that you could get some air in the car, but not this one. This is a Twizy. It's actually made by Renault, and it's obviously completely open, a little smaller. The back seat is even smaller than our stupid back seat. but this is the other choice. So we rented this vehicle because, like I said, we needed to move 3 human beings, all of our beach gear, all our camera gear, all that kind of stuff. And this one was supposed to be a front and back kind of seating arrangement. The seat in the back is fairly minuscule. Like, I'm 6'2", so this is about as far back as the seat goes. Obviously, no human's gonna go back there. A drone in a backpack fits very nicely.
That's the space.
Our daughter, who is a full-grown 18-year-old, but kind of a skinny little thing, she barely was jammed, crunched in the back there behind my wife, who is a full 5'6", 5'7" tall woman who had moved the seat up.
This is a comfortable position here for my height.
So I think the bottom line is this is probably an idea which will work in the future. I just think it's just not ready for prime time yet. They don't drive very well. They're very shaky. You get on the brakes, it's like, it sounds like a go-kart you had when you were a kid. There's not enough power to get anywhere. The air conditioning and stuff, whole thing doesn't work very well. I am sure with years of design and development and that kind of stuff, maybe this will be the way to go in the future. For me, I didn't find it to be the best answer for our problem. Thanks so much for watching. This is Doug. This has been another tech review. I am hot and sweaty in Bermuda, and you can leave comments that I look like crap, but I hope this has been helpful for you. If you're thinking about renting one of these vehicles, you now know the positives about renting them and the downside. I hope this makes your vacation better, and because we've made your vacation better, please click that subscribe button and ding that little bell so you get notifications.